guess have you done the review yet, Vossi? Has it sunk in yet that what happened the other night?
Yes. Oh, it's all a bit of a blur, isn't it, at the moment? It's important to be able to just brief it and look at what worked for us and what didn't, because what's important is not only just how we got ourselves back into the match, what were the behaviours that got us there in the first place or in that position, to take a hold of that opportunity in that moment. That's a pretty significant piece for us. But also the other part, which is not lost, is that, how did we find ourselves in that position in the first place? So we have to learn from both. There's still a lot of things that we need to be able to make sure that we fix up, so that we probably don't find ourselves in that position, because we certainly don't want to be providing those heroics every single week. That's for sure. It's hard work. Yeah, we had probably a real momentum break. A lot of injuries and suspension probably contributed to that quite a fair bit. So our sides started to resemble a little bit like what it was prior to that. It helps when you're playing your team week after week in familiar positions, and they understand exactly what the requirements are and the work rate that's required and our system that's got to be put in place. More senior players being able to execute that. Probably significance of that, in the very last play, in the final 27 seconds, we had sort of 4 or 5 of our most senior players that were involved in that passage of play, and it was pretty perfect all the way down to right to the finish. So it was just a really impressive display. I don't think the players should lose the significance of the moment. It's happened once in my almost 400 games of AFL experience. We've come from that far back and then been able to roll a very, very good football team. So it doesn't happen often. So you have to acknowledge the fact that that's what they participated in, and but at the same time, we have to, in our own minds, let it go so we can concentrate on the next task. The most sobering thought in all this is that that if you want a hangover cure, there's a team called Hawthorn waiting for us, and it's in Tasmania, and they're up and going. So we'll certainly be remedied very, very quickly.
Is Hawthorn a bigger challenge at the moment than Geelong?
Oh, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. The one thing we don't probably go down there was there'll be no surprises from Hawthorn's end. So we expect them to be, they're well coached and they're well prepared, and their professional players are playing very well. Good football team. So we understand just how potent they are up front. We have a good task on our hands. So that's what I mentioned before. It's now being able to review the game appropriately, but it's also the chance to get in lockdown mode and prepare ourselves for another opposition who, will bring an intensity about them, and they've got some good weapons. So it's going to take a real group effort to go down there as a group and try and get away with a win.